So you're thinking about moving to Millcreek, Utah. Well, in this video, I'm going to take you through a few different neighborhoods so that you can see the different homes and the different price points here in Millcreek. So I've got 4 homes on the list. What we're going to do is we're going to start in Millcreek. We're going to make our way further east into East Millcreek and then eventually end up in Olympus Cove. That way it'll give you a good overview as far as the different price points and what to expect as we continue to move from the west side of Millcreek all the way up to the east side. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, and if you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Salt Lake City, as well as the surrounding areas like Millcreek, like we're in today, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in Salt Lake, Utah. Hi, my name's Steve Gilbert. I'm with eXp Realty, and my team and I, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you that are looking to make a move to Salt Lake, Utah, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to make a move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, even send us an email. The information, it'll be in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake, Utah, or any of the surrounding areas. So as I mentioned, we're here in Millcreek today, and we're gonna drive around a few different neighborhoods. I'm gonna show you a few different homes that are priced at different price points to give you an idea as far as the affordability with the different homes in the Millcreek area. So let's go ahead and jump to the first neighborhood. This is the first home that we're gonna take a look at today. It's right behind me. This home was built in 1959. It's a little over 2,800 square feet, and it's a 6-bedroom, 3-bath home. So there's 3 bedrooms upstairs, 3 bedrooms downstairs. And this home is gonna be very typical of what you're going to find as far as from the age of the home. So our median home age in Millcreek is 1962. In fact, the 4 homes that we're going to look at today, they're all built around that same era. And so there's, a few newer homes here and there built in these little small pockets, but for the most part, we're going to be in well-established neighborhoods just like you see here. So this will be very typical. And we're over here on 1200 East. We're a little bit further west on the west part of Millcreek. As we continue to look at these homes today, we're going to see that we're going to continue to move east up towards the mountain. Now, I do want to show you this here. This is kind of cool. This neighborhood's actually located right next to Millcreek, right? So, not much of a river there, but a little creek that runs right through the city of Millcreek right here. It's always fun to have the sounds of water flowing through your backyard or through your neighborhood. It's got some great schools around here. The high school is going to be Olympus High, and that's an A-rated school. It is part of the Granite School District, and that's one of the highly rated schools in this district. The elementary is Millcreek. It's got an average rating of C, and these ratings are coming from niche.com. Now you can see behind me here, I mentioned that, there's some pockets of newer homes, and this home behind me, I don't know exactly when it was built, just looking at it, I would say it was built in the 90s or early 2000s. And that's kind of what you'll find in Millcreek. If you want newer, there's going to be little pockets of them, but for the most part, you don't have these big developments of new homes like you find over on the west side. So let's take a quick look at the neighborhood and then we'll jump to the next house. We are at our second home here. So we're over on 2100 East in Millcreek. This is considered East Millcreek. And the home we're looking at is $764,900. That's our list price. It's a little over 3,100 square feet, and it's a 5-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. And so it's this home that's right behind me here. It was built in 1959. I mentioned the homes we're looking at today are going to be built in the same era, around that median age, which is 1962. It's a little bit bigger lot here with 0.30 of an acre. One great thing about this neighborhood is it's located next to a few different cafes, and these are popular cafes for this area. They're real hot spots as far as eating out. So you've got the Roots Cafe, you've got the Lazy Day Cafe, and then you've got the Over the Counter Cafe. And those are all within like walking distance, just right up the street from here. So, if you like to go and grab a bite at one of these cafes, you've got some really good choices right here. Now the school system here, got Olympus High, just like the last home. That's a really highly rated school there with the A rating. Got William Penn Elementary, and it has a B rating for the elementary school. So we're a better rating than the last area, which was a little bit further west. So good schools in this area. And I'm going to take you around the neighborhood real quick, but I want to point out that as I show you this neighborhood, just like I mentioned in the last home, we have these newer homes that are positioned in little pockets or these little onesies, twosies scattered throughout Millcreek. And so you'll notice that as soon as we start in the neighborhood, you're going to see a home that was built in the early 2000s, probably 2005 era. And then we're surrounded by these homes that are built in the late 1950s, early 1960s. And that is very consistent with what you're going to find in the East Millcreek area. So let's jump in the car, we'll look around and head to the next house. Okay, so we are looking at our third home here, and we are in East Millcreek. We're even further east than we were before, so 2800 east. This is about as far as you're going to get on the east side before we cross over into the Olympus Cove area. And so this neighborhood here, it's located really close to the Parley's Canyon like nature preserve. It's 1 block away. So there's a lot of hiking, a lot of walking trails down there. You've got some paved trails. It's actually one of Salt Lake County's best and probably the most popular off-leash dog park in all of Salt Lake County. And so there are a lot of dogs that are off leash down there, but there's a lot to do and a lot to explore in that area. You've also got a Canyon Rim Park, which is located just to the south of you here. And then you can see behind me, that's Millcreek. You've got Millcreek Canyon, which is a popular destination to go and recreate hiking trails. You can bike up there. So that's a great place, a very popular place to go. There's some scouting camps that are located up there as well that Boy Scouts will go and visit during the summertime. But this is the house that we're taking a look at here, built in 1955. It's a little bit over 3,000 square feet, and it's a 4-bedroom, and they've actually got 4 baths in there. So it doesn't look like the home's that big. You know, looks are kind of deceiving on this home, but it's been fully remodeled. So it's got a new kitchen, new bathrooms. You know, it's pretty much got new everything. You can even tell the roof, it's got a new roof on there as well. So this is a great area, and East Millcreek always holds a great value, whether it's the homeowner or an investor. They can always come in and do these high-end remodels, and you know, they're going to always be able to sell these homes because people love to live here. In fact, if you look behind me, I mentioned in the neighborhood before here how we find these newer homes in little pockets, little onesies and twosies, and look at that, like right behind us, you can see that we've got a couple of homes that are newer than everything else surrounding us. So everything else is going to be built in the 1950s, just like we have here. And so we're going to go ahead and jump in the car. I'm going to show you around the neighborhood. I'm going to take you to the Parley's Nature Preserve real quick as well before we head over to Olympus Cove. We are here at the Parley's Historic Nature Park, and so this is a quick look at it. We are at the base of Parley's Canyon. So you can see back here, that's Parley's Canyon. That's I-80. It takes you right up into Park City. And so we're not that far of a drive from Park City, about 20 minutes up the canyon, and you're pretty much in Park City. You've got a couple of great golf courses halfway up the canyon at the mountain, or at the Mountaindale golf courses. So 2 different 18-hole courses there. But this is Salt Lake County's most popular off-leash dog park. So you will find a lot of dogs that are off-leash, but a great place to come. A lot of trails that you can hike and you can bike and just enjoy nature here in the Salt Lake Valley, right at the base of Millcreek Canyon and Parley's Canyon. The last home that we are going to look at is here in Olympus Cove. So we are on the far east side of Millcreek. Essentially, we are up against the Wasatch Mountains. You've got Millcreek Canyon right back there as well. So this is the home that we're going to look at. It's a little over 3,200 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, and it sits on a 1/4 acre. And so this home was built in 1962, right at that median age for the Millcreek area. Now, the schools in this area is Skyline High, and that's got that A+ rating. That's not located too far from here, but you've actually got the junior high located right in the backyard. So if you were to go in the backyard of this home, look out over the edge there, you would see Churchill Junior High, and that's rated according to niche.com at an A-. And then you've got the elementary, which is easy walking distance just up the hill. That's Oak Ridge Elementary, and that is rated at an A-. So another great school according to niche.com. Now, if you looked at everything you need to know about Millcreek, the map tour that I took you on, you're going to see that I show you the highest price home in the Millcreek area, and that's located right here in the Olympus Cove area, and that was priced just below $10 million. And so you're going to find those homes absolutely all day long in Olympus Cove. So in fact, the higher up the mountain you go, as you climb up the hill, you're going to find these larger luxury high-end homes that can be several $1,000,000. This area here, because it's located next to 215, you do have a nice little shopping area that has your Macy's grocery store. You've got the Barbacoa Mexican restaurant. You've got some Subway sandwich shops and ice cream shops and fitness centers that are all located just down the road here. So you do have some convenient shopping areas nearby. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the car. I'll show you around the neighborhood. As I wrap up this video for the Millcreek area, I just wanted to break down the difference between the areas that we were in, because Millcreek can really be divided into three different areas. You've got Millcreek, and that had a median home price of $625,000. So we looked at a home that was just shy of that, and then I showed you two homes in the East Millcreek area. And East Millcreek, the median home price is $805,000. So the two homes we looked at, one of them was a little bit below that, and the other one was listed at $899,000. And so that's a good idea as far as what to expect in the East Millcreek area. East Millcreek is a highly desired area. A lot of it's because of its location, easy on off to the freeway. You've got I-80 that's directly to the north. You've got I-215. In fact, you can see the East Side Belt Route behind me here. And so it's just easy, it's convenient access. And then you can see behind me that we've got the Wasatch Mountains. And I didn't go into Millcreek Canyon because you do have to pay to get up there. There was a line of people, but you can probably see behind me, there's actually people snowshoeing up the mountain, and you can see the different ski trails. So people will snowshoe or hike up, and then they'll ski down. And so that is not a ski resort. The ski resorts are located up the canyons of Parley's, up at Park City, and then you got to go further down I-215 to hit Little Cottonwood, Big Cottonwood Canyon for the skiing. But popular recreation area. In fact, when I left the Parley's Nature Park, there were cars and people everywhere, out walking their animals, their dogs. And so even when it's cold like it is right now, it's 32 degrees right now. The sun's going down, it's starting to get cold. So I'm trying to wrap this thing up so I can get back in my car where I've got a nice warm heater. But we've got people out right now. In fact, the parking lot that I'm parked at is full of cars. People here love to get out and enjoy nature, and that's one of the best benefits of Millcreek, is it's so close and convenient to everything. So I hope that helps and gives you a good idea as far as what you can expect in the Millcreek area, what's available here. Whether you're looking to make a move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake, Utah. And until then, I hope to see you around town.